being stared down right now by two cats. I don't know where their babies are at. I'm not gonna let them punk me. But it's crazy. The first video, I feel like for the most part, everybody gonna know who I am, who follows me, because it's people I know. And if you just find it, then good for you, I guess. You know, there's nothing to it. My AirPod in, because I feel like I'm more comfortable like that. But honestly, for my first video, I wanted to be like, and this is more so kind of like a journaling thing. Like, where am I gonna be? Like, what am I gonna do tomorrow? What am I gonna be doing next month? What am I gonna be doing? Those cats are like trying to leave now. Yeah, bitch ass out of here. But like, I feel like my life is about to change so much in like the next year. And I say that because it's changed so much already in the last year. Like, bro, from like last summer or whatever to like now this summer, like I'm a whole new person, new mindset. Like, of course it's some stuff that I'm still doing and it's the same, but you know, it's like stuff. But overall, like, I've grown for the better, and that's what life is about. So it's just like I'm gonna really just be chilling, 10 minutes whenever I want, whatever. Like, I could be doing something with my friends. It could be one of the preserves that go on walks and stuff. I want to do that more for sure. It's just, man, people are so lazy. I need some people that like want to go on a walk. Like, let's go on a walk and go try matcha after. How does matcha taste? But yeah, so it's really just like continuing with like my growth, and I guess just recording, because honestly it really is too much free money to not try. And if I got like a couple years until my genuine like adult life, why not try and make the best out of it? Because if I do it now, think about how far like your family has come in general. Like, great grandparents, they have nothing. My grandparents came here, for better life, and shit happened, where they gotta go back and we coming back, and my mom being born and my mom being here and she don't know no English, like, but she, continued, and she lived a stable life, and it wasn't even her dream. My mom wanted to be a fashion designer. She had my brother with my dad and I shit, and so she couldn't do that, came back, long story, whatever. So it's like she did all that, she didn't even get to live her dream, whatever. I can at least try, which I don't really got like a more so dream job or nothing for real, but I just want to be successful and more so be able to help everybody else, because like, if she did all that and now I got a better opportunity, I it's not to say like shit is great and whatnot, but honestly, from where I am now that I'm older and stuff, I'm able to do stuff for myself now. It's better than at any point in my life. So you start now, and maybe I do it, and maybe I become successful. No matter what I do, I plan to, which is crazy news because I don't even like, fuck the government and all that. And I feel like this country definitely isn't for its people, but you gotta play the game to be successful. I definitely believe that. So I plan to maybe next year. This is a video more so where 1 year from now, where do I think I'm gonna be? All right, well, I think I'm gonna hopefully be about to go into reception for the Navy or the Air Force. Like I said, kind of weird country not for its people, but it's worth it because I feel like I can do that. I know I can do that. I believe myself enough, and it's not like I'm gonna do active or anything. I plan to do reserves and do stuff the smart way, hopefully, if things like work out how I want. Do reserve or guard, and even though those benefits won't come till later, and I know that, and like I could skip out on college and just go active, and there's so much more things that I can do, but I want to enjoy my life. I feel like I deserve that. I feel like I've been very just a lot has happened to where I've always had to kind of be doing something for somebody else, or etc. So to be able to now look at stuff differently and think like, dang, I want to do stuff for myself now. I want to enjoy myself. So I do want to go in person college, so I want to do reserves or guard. So hopefully I'm about to do that. And even though it might not put me at like good benefits ASAP, I know that it'll put me in a good position in the future. And not only me, I'm not thinking of myself, I'm thinking about future generation, my future bloodline. And I want them to be good. I want my kids to never have to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be the goal. It should never be no flex to be in the struggle or nothing, because I feel like, honestly, now don't get me wrong, it's some people who genuinely love that life. And if you love that life, that's good. But when you experience like instability and, people feeding into one thing and the other, it's just like, nah. I want better for myself, and I know I deserve better because I've been put through a lot, and now I'm finally able to just see that I gotta do stuff for myself, At the end of the day, not everybody is gonna be savable, and a big thing I hope I learn from from now to next year, I hope I'm able to say no more. I'm a homebody, for the most part. I do want to like begin to, I don't know, because I'm a very social person, and I do so much, but I'm awkward. I think I'm just awkward. I don't think that'll really never change. That's just me. And I think it's because sometimes it's good to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, and I try to, in my mind, it's like, if I'm uncomfortable, it's not okay. But sometimes we just need to be uncomfortable just to be uncomfortable, because once you get too comfortable in life, man, that's when shit really start happening. I feel like one thing I feel like people would think might be crazy, I got into my first personal like car wreck the other week, about almost 2 weeks ago. People won't believe me when I say this. I'm grateful it happened, because, bro, having a, you grow up, and it's just like, I want to, you want to be grown, and I want to have a car and all that. You get a car, and this is just for me in my life because of how I live my life and the person that I am. But it's just like, I don't like to do everything that everybody else do. I'm very myself. I don't even like a lot of people. Like, I genuinely, and it's not even that I don't like, I love everybody, but who I genuinely like, that's my heart, and I'll do everything for them. Maybe only like 7 people I could count who I would do anything in the world for them, no matter the consequence, which is crazy because I'm very consequence based, and that's why I don't do dumb stuff, because, bro, life not a game, and I'm trying to be successful. So if I'm serious now, a couple years from now, I want to be good, and it'll all be worth it because I know I'm gonna be good. But I'll be getting off track. Yeah. But I was just trying to say, like, I'm happy that it happened, because honestly, it makes you realize how little value like shit is in real life. Because yes, having a car is good. I love it because I can get wherever I need to go. For that reason only is why I enjoy having a car. Not like, you know what I'm saying, so I can get business done, get shit done. I'm very business oriented. I want to be, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to wait 10 years until, and if that happens, that's okay. Everybody on a different journey. And if I'm not successful and rich until 10 years from now, that's perfectly okay. But I want that shit now. I want to go get it now. So, you know, I use that for business stuff. But of course I'm grateful for all that. But in the aspect of me, and like I said, I don't have trouble saying no. And I feel like now I'm getting better at that, because I realize now I was kind of lost for a long time. I've always been myself regardless, even though I'm really awkward. Then I started to change. I started to change physically for myself so I could live that life that I wanted. Then once I did that, I was networking more. I met some great people. Sophomore year, I met some great people. Peyton, I met Peyton, and crazy because we're very different, but she made me comfortable in that type of scenery. And so that's the only person who has, like, I'm very I'm not a loud person, and I'm not, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. She's very TikTok-y, and I love it. I love that she's just herself. She don't care. She just herself. And a lot of people would hate on people who are so enthusiastic about life and shit. I love it. I love, you know, that's somebody I would do anything for as well. That's one of those 7 people. I'm not gonna lie, because she changed my whole view of life. And I would not be the person I am today. I wouldn't be the person I am today without everybody, of course. But it just goes to say, like, having that car, it was kind of starting to put me down in a sense, because yes, I was able to do stuff like now that I'm not able to, now that I'm gonna get my car fixed soon, of course, but now I'm not able to go to the gym, in-person gym, how I want to and all that. And I'm gonna wrap this video up because already I want to only make all these videos like 10 minutes, but it's my first video anyways. More so of a venting thing right here. But now that I got into that wreck and stuff, it really just made me happy. It was so weird. Why I was sad about it that it happened, and I was more so sad about, like, dang, like, I've been doing good and this happens, or I didn't want to set everybody else back because of my, like, but a part of me was happy. Now I have to go places with people, and it's just like certain, and I think it's okay because I'm not for everybody, and I don't enjoy to do the same stuff everybody else do, but I have a real trouble saying no, because I don't like to hurt everybody else, and I don't want to make nobody feel no type of way, which is so dumb because this is my shit, this is my life, but I feel like I'm getting better at saying no. Like, if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. And a lot of times I don't want to do nothing. Not to say I want to do nothing, but I'm very independent. I don't really like to spend time with all that people. Like, I don't care to. I'm okay with being like me and by myself, and when I need whoever I need, they there for me. I feel like if you really fuck with somebody and you understand somebody, you understand that, like, a lot of people understand me. My brother himself, I don't talk a lot, I don't do nothing, but I'm a cool person. And it's not to say that I love everybody that I know. I love everybody in this world. I have no hate in my heart. I'll forever be like that. But it's just certain stuff that don't do it for me. And even though I might mess with these people, it make me I can't say no. I don't know why. And I don't know. I feel like I'm going back in circles. I gotta get really better at talking, like, directly. Maybe, like, about one, like, have different topics and be able to, I can remember. But point goes, like, everything really just happens for a reason. And yes, I wish I had my car because I want to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym. I like to go to the gym every day. That's the hard part, because I don't, even though, yes, I can ask people to take me to the gym. That's no problem. But me being me, I don't like to ask nobody for, like, stuff. So it's just, I don't want to inconvenience others. It's not even that I don't like asking for stuff, because we all got to be able to ask for stuff. But I don't want to have to inconvenience anybody else. So that's really more so why. But it's really taught me something, like a lesson. Like, it's okay to just say no. I was going to a place where I didn't even want to go. I could have just said no, and it would have been fine. But life moves on at the end of the day, and I have my car again. It's all materialistic, and as long as I'm not mad about it, that's all that matters, you know? Because, in fact, it made me realize a lot, and it made me happy, because now I don't have to, you know, because sometimes it be feeling like, it really makes you feel like people be using you, because I already don't like to do stuff, and I feel like if you know me, you know I'm okay with being by myself. I don't feel like I need to go anywhere. I can do whatever I want, and I'm fine. So then it's just like, when you start, like, getting into stuff, like, it really makes you realize, like, it makes you start feeling like people don't mess with you for you. They messing with you for the ride. They messing with you for other stuff. And even though I might know that's not true in my head, I might still feel like that. And that goes for, like, everything. We can know something is not true and still take that to heart. And that's because we're human. So it's just like, your mind is always going to play with you at the end of the day. And it's not even no video about where I'm going to be in next year. I'm going to make a whole new video. It's kind of, I'll make like another one. But yeah, just more so, I'm grateful for everything that has ever happened to me, because I wouldn't be sitting right here if this wasn't the case. And, you know, so it's just like, more to life. And I really realized that, like, you gonna know those who gonna do anything for you, and I'll do anything for anybody who will do anything for me, for the most part. I don't know. Life is just crazy, and it's just, I got 1 year left of high school. I'm about to go into it, and I'm gonna really live it up, because I spent freshman year, I was happy, I was good, I've always been myself, but I was uncomfortable with myself, I feel like. But I've always been happy. I'm a happy ass person, bro. I'm a happy ass person. But I wanted better for myself, because it was things that I wanted to do that I wasn't comfortable doing because of, like, how I was, you know? And then sophomore year, I made that change, and I met new people. I put myself out there. But I got so caught up in the discipline that it really messed with my mind. And I felt like I couldn't live without it. And I'm still trying to break that. Because I've become very, like, I don't know, I'm very routine-based, and it's how I work. But anyways, so yeah, sophomore year that happened, and then I got distracted, and I met, you know, somebody who changed my life, and forever love her down. Then junior year, a lot happened, and for the longest, junior year was a blessing, and, like, it was just crazy. Now I've been going to therapy for almost a year straight now. So I'm okay with talking about it. I'm a very open person. And, you know, almost a year ago, I did try to take my life. And I've been in therapy for almost a year. And it's crazy because I feel hope now. I think that's what this is about. I feel so much more hope now that I can do such things, and I never felt that before. I never felt that in my entire life, that, like, I had, not that I didn't have purpose, but it's kind of hard to explain. I want to make a whole, like, video about that specifically. But anyway, so in junior year, I went through so much, bro, so much family, so much personal, so much, like, man, so many other relationships. Like, it's just crazy. Like, those first 4 months of junior year were insane, but I kept moving, and I'm so proud of myself for that. and I'm here now. And man, me back then, bro, I wish I could have like been able to see myself now, because I know I would be so proud of myself. And but yeah, and then second semester, like, everything was good. I was good, but I'm you know, like I said, I'm still been in that routine base, and it's hard for me to balance things and just be okay with living in the moment. I'm very like plan ahead and all that, and that's not to say like last minute is okay. I'm never gonna be last minute, because I'm always be prepared. But I like to be a little too overly prepared, and sometimes that's not good. So, yeah, and so I did that, and then now I just want to go into my senior year and enjoy myself before the real world. I mean, the real world is already here no matter what, but enjoy myself before whatever happens, whatever is next, before I go to college, before I go to the military, before I have kids, before I do anything in life, before I find love, whatever. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about for today. I feel like that's a good way to start it off, I hope. Yeah, hopefully I plan to stick to it, because why not? You know, I'm gonna be doing stuff anyways for the next 5 years. I'll be in college and school still, you know, God willing. So might as well do it. And I know I got people who down for me, how I'm down for them. So I know people who gonna support me no matter what. I think knowing that I can do whatever I want, and even if those people don't support me, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. So yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed seeing my face and hearing my voice though, because even though I can't see nobody, I love all my people for real. And that's all I really want to talk about for today. Really beautiful outside, kinda just sitting here for today. And yeah, hope everybody has a great day.